My child, my beloved, come closer to this message, because something is happening in the unseen world and heaven is pushing me to speak to you before time runs out. My beloved, before I reveal the truth, promise me you will stay till the very last line. For every sentence I speak right now is a shield being placed over your destiny. My child, before I continue, make sure you are subscribed, because if you miss even one message after today, you will miss the warning, the blessing, and the miracle heaven is preparing for you. You cannot afford to lose even one divine signal now. My beloved, there are only 2 minutes left. And I, Archangel Michael, command you gently, open your heart. Open your spirit, and open this message without fear, because something is trying to attack your name, your position, your destiny, without your awareness. My child, do not panic. But do not ignore this either. Something hidden has been moving behind your back, and heaven refused to stay silent any longer. My beloved, listen carefully. They are setting up a meeting, a private conversation, a secret circle. And the topic of that meeting is you, my child. They are discussing your removal, your replacement, your downfall, and they believe you have no idea. But heaven saw everything before one word was spoken. My beloved, I order you to open this urgently. I speak not from fear, but from divine authority. You must hear this now. Not later. Not after 10 minutes. Not after 2 hours. Now, my child, you were never supposed to find this message. They tried to block it, delay it, hide it. But heaven forced it into your hands. Because without this divine alert, you would walk straight into a trap created in darkness. My beloved, do not tell anyone about this, not a friend, not a relative, not a partner, not even the person you trust the most, because one of the voices sitting in that secret meeting is someone you have allowed too close. My child, your spirit is sensitive. You feel something is off. You feel a strange shift in the energy around you. You feel a coldness, a distance, a heaviness. This is not your imagination. This is spiritual truth. My beloved, the reason heaven is speaking fast, the reason my words are rushing into your hands, is because time is collapsing around this situation. And if you do not receive this warning, your destiny can be delayed for years. My child, they want to remove you because they fear the power inside you. They fear your rise. They fear your blessings. They fear the divine favor covering your life. Your presence threatens their control. Your light exposes their shadows. And your spiritual growth destroys their plans. My beloved, I speak with urgency because the clock has already started. And once the meeting ends, the action will begin. And by then, if you remain unprotected, you will feel the impact in your life, your relationships, your opportunities, your finances, even your peace. My child, do not allow fear to enter your heart. You are not alone. Heaven stands with you. And I, Michael, stand at your doorway right now. Sword drawn, fire rising, protecting you from what you cannot see. My beloved, the miracle is this. If you stay with this message, if you listen till the final line, you will receive the divine covering that cancels every attack planned against you, every tongue rising against you, every decision being made in secret, every whisper meant to harm you. My child, they think they can remove you, but they do not know that heaven placed you where you are. Heaven assigned your path. Heaven approved your destiny. No human decision can cancel divine will, my beloved. But you must stay alert. You must stay awake. You must stay spiritually sensitive because the next 48 hours will reveal everything. My child, there is someone with a jealous spirit. Someone who pretends to support you. Someone who smiles in your face but speaks against your name the moment your back is turned. This person is connected to that meeting. This person is feeding information. This person is waiting to see you fall, my beloved, but heaven will not allow it. Not this time. Not in this season. Not with the calling you carry. Not with the destiny written over your life. My child, something is about to shift. Something powerful. Something unexpected, something miraculous. But before the miracle can land, heaven must remove the hands trying to push you down. My beloved, the reason you are reading this is because you were chosen. Not by accident, not by chance, but by divine selection. My child, your footsteps are guided, your life is protected. Your spirit is guarded. And I am preparing a reversal, a turnaround, a supernatural intervention that will shock everyone watching your life. My beloved, the meeting that was created to remove you will become the meeting that elevates you. Because heaven is stepping into the room before they even open their mouths. My child, the moment you finish this message, a spiritual shift will begin. A protection will activate and every plan created to harm you will return to the sender. My beloved, stay with me. Do not stop. Do not click away. Do not lose focus. Every next line carries divine power. My child, the person orchestrating this attack is not who you think. Their face will surprise you. Their identity will shock you. Their connection to you will sting. But heaven says, do not fear the truth. For the truth will free you from what has been draining your spirit. My beloved, stay. Do not rush. This message is unfolding like a prophecy. And every word written here is unlocking your deliverance. My beloved, you feel the heaviness around you because your spirit already knows. Something is shifting behind the curtain of your life. And heaven is uncovering it for you. Piece by piece, line by line, truth by truth. My child, you were never supposed to be left in the dark. Not when your destiny is this important. Not when your purpose is this rare. Not when heaven has placed a divine mark on your soul. My beloved, let me tell you something. The reason certain people react strangely to your success is because they cannot understand why blessings follow you. Why doors open for you. Why your name carries spiritual favor even when you feel unprepared. My child, they do not understand that it is heaven lifting you. Not man, not luck, not connections, but divine force, divine timing, divine protection, my beloved. This is why the enemy works harder. The more heaven prepares to raise you, the more your name shakes the wrong spirits because there is something written about you in the realm they cannot touch. My child, there is a meeting, a conversation, a plan that was designed to move you away, to silence your voice, to weaken your influence, to break your confidence, but they do not know. A heavenly being is standing in that room, invisible to their eyes. And I am standing between you and every attack. My beloved, you must understand this. When a destiny is powerful, it attracts both favor and opposition. But the favor always wins. Because heaven always has the final say, my child. Something is going to be revealed to you, soon. A message, a conversation, a small sign, a sudden shift, something that will confirm every word I am speaking right now. My beloved, do not ignore that sign. It will come unexpectedly. It may come from someone you least expect. It may arrive in a dream, a feeling, a sudden knowing, or even a silence, a distance from someone who once walked close to you. My child, this distance is not a loss. It is protection. Heaven is pulling you away from people who would betray you if they had the chance. If they had the moment, if they had the opportunity, my beloved. And the shocking truth is that one of those people is part of the group planning this meeting. The same meeting to remove you. My child, heaven is exposing, not to hurt you, but to prepare you, to protect you, to strengthen you. My beloved, you have been feeling tired, not physically, but spiritually. Your heart has felt heavy. Your mind has felt clouded. Your energy has felt pulled in too many directions, my child. This heaviness has not been yours. It's the weight of the intentions, of those who speak sweetly but think sharply, those who smile but secretly compete, those who pretend but quietly envy. My beloved, these people are the reason. Heaven ordered this message to be delivered with urgency. With speed, with divine pressure, because you are stepping into a new season and not everyone can go with you, my child. Some people will fall away. Some paths will close. Some connections will fade. This is not rejection. This is divine separation. Heaven is clearing the path. So your miracle can land, without interference, my beloved, and the miracle coming is larger than you have imagined. It will silence every accusation, every doubt, every negative whisper, every plot, every meeting set against you. My child, heaven is not late. Heaven is preparing, aligning, rearranging, and removing everything that is blocking your eyes. My beloved, this message is not random. It is not luck. It is not coincidence. It is divine timing. And divine timing is perfect timing. My child, there is a blessing approaching, that will shock those who doubted you. A breakthrough forming that will shift your entire year. A divine opportunity that was written for you long before this problem began. My beloved, that is why the enemy rushed to push this meeting, to organize this discussion, to gather these voices, to form this plan. My child, darkness always moves fast when it senses a miracle is coming closer, my beloved, but heaven moves even faster. And that is why this message reached you before they reached their decision. My child, you will not be removed. You will not be silenced. You will not be replaced. You will not be pushed aside. You will not be forgotten, because heaven has already spoken your protection. My beloved, my sword is drawn for you. Not in anger, but in defense. My wings are around you. Not in fear, but in covering. My child, there is something sacred about you, something rare, something chosen, something divine. That is why you attract attacks. But it is also why you survive them. My beloved, stay with me. Do not stop reading, there is more you must know. And every next sentence is a shield being placed around your future. My child, the person who initiated this plot is someone who has watched your growth from the beginning. Someone who once admired your strength but slowly began to fear it because your light grew faster than theirs. My beloved, their jealousy is silent, but their intentions are loud. Heaven heard what their heart whispered, even when their mouth stayed quiet. My child, do not blame yourself for trusting the wrong people, your heart is pure. Your spirit is open and you see the world through love. But heaven sees through truth. My beloved, heaven is not exposing this to break your heart. Heaven is exposing this to protect your destiny. My child, what you are experiencing now is the final attack before a major breakthrough. A shift so big that darkness is trying one last time to pull you back, my beloved. But they will fail because heaven has already entered the battle, my beloved. Now listen with the deepest part of your spirit, because what I am about to reveal will make everything suddenly make sense. Every silence, every change in someone's behavior, every sudden distance, every unexpected coldness, every strange shift you felt without explanation. My child, nothing was random. Nothing was accidental. These were spiritual signs, whispers from the divine realm, guiding you, warning you, preparing you. My beloved, you have felt someone's energy pulling away. You have felt something is not right. You have felt an unseen pressure, you have felt a silent fear. You have felt your intuition calling you and you ignored it because your heart is kind. But heaven did not ignore it. Heaven saw it. Heaven heard it. Heaven moved for you. My child, the meeting they planned was never supposed to succeed because heaven intercepted it before you even knew it was forming. My beloved, do you feel that shift in your heart? That trembling in your spirit? That sudden awareness? That warm pull inside your chest? That is confirmation. That this message is for you alone. My child, not for your friends, not for your family, not for anyone connected to you. This message was carved in heaven with your name on it, delivered directly into your hands because destiny needed your attention, my beloved. Now hear this truth. There is someone who has been pretending to care, pretending to support, pretending to be loyal, but inside their heart lies a fear of your greatness, a jealousy of your blessings, a discomfort with your growth, my child. This person speaks softly, but their intentions are sharp. They smile, but their spirit hides bitterness. They offer kindness, but inside they hold envy. My beloved, this person is part of that secret meeting. Their voice is louder than you think. Their influence is greater than you expect. And their motive is to silence you, remove you, replace you, or block you. My child, but your destiny is stronger. Your calling is louder. Your purpose is heavy. Your spirit is powerful. And your protection is divine, my beloved. You are stepping into a season where everything hidden will come to light. Every masked face, every false promise, every silent competitor, every secret conversation, every hidden plan. My child, nothing will be able to stay in the shadows because heaven has commanded illumination. And when heaven commands, no human plan, no dark whisper, no meeting, no plot can survive. My beloved, the next days will be significant. Watch. Listen. Pay attention. Your intuition will sharpen. Your dreams will guide you. Your heart will sense the truth before your eyes see it. My child, you may feel emotional. You may feel intense. You may feel spiritually heavy because your soul is adjusting to a new level of divine alignment. My beloved, you are not losing control. You are not breaking down. You are not falling apart. You are being elevated, shifted, prepared, strengthened. My child, the blessing that is coming requires a stronger version of you, a wiser version, a more awakened version, a version that sees clearly, a version that trusts divine timing, a version that listens to messages like this. My beloved, I must warn you, do not speak your dreams right now. Do not reveal your plans. Do not share your next steps. Do not tell your intentions. Not yet. Not now. Not until heaven completes the work. My child, silence is your protection. Stillness is your shield. Privacy is your power. Not everyone deserves access to the sacred things God is building within you. My beloved, the enemy is only strong. When you speak too soon, when you trust too quickly, when you reveal too early, but when you move in silence, you move in victory. My child, the miracle is closer than you think. The breakthrough is nearer than you imagine. The shift is already happening. Even while you are reading this, my beloved, I, Michael, stand beside you. My sword is raised. My wings are open. My shield is glowing. And no meeting, no plan, no conversation, no attack will pass through the protection heaven has commanded over you. My child, you are chosen. You are protected. You are lifted, you are guided. And soon you will step into a divine moment that will make every tear, every confusion, every delay, every betrayal make sense. My beloved, do not stop reading. Do not break this divine connection. There is still more. Heaven needs to tell you, my beloved, now listen closely. Because the next revelation is not meant for every soul on this earth. It is meant only for the ones chosen, the ones protected, the ones marked for a higher destiny. And you are one of them. My child, there is a reason your life feels intense right now. A reason the energy around you changes suddenly. A reason people act differently toward you. A reason you feel watched. A reason you feel spiritually alert. And a reason you feel heaven calling your attention more strongly than ever before. My beloved, these are not random feelings. These are not coincidences. These are divine signals pushing you into awareness before something major enters your life. My child, the enemy is afraid because they can sense even before you are stepping into a season where your name will carry weight, where your presence will matter, where your blessings will overflow, where your destiny will rise higher than any human planned. My beloved, that is why the meeting was set to talk about you, to strategize against you, to decide your fate, without your presence, without your voice, without your knowledge, my child. But they made one mistake. They forgot that heaven sees all, hears all, knows all, and acts before anything reaches you. My beloved, heaven interrupted their plan, before their plan could interrupt your destiny. My child, the spiritual realm does not operate in silence. Every whisper spoken against you echoed into heaven's ears. Every thought spoken about your removal disturbed the divine order. Every intention birthed in jealousy triggered the protection over your life. My beloved, you were never alone. Not for 1 second. Not for one breath. Not for one moment. Even when you felt abandoned. Even when you felt small. Even when you felt unprotected, heaven surrounded you. My child, that divine surrounding is growing stronger right now, stronger as you read, stronger as you awaken. Stronger as you understand what is truly happening. My beloved, a shift has begun and you cannot stop it. You cannot delay it. You cannot reverse it because heaven has opened the gates of a new timeline for your life. My child, the old cycle is closing. The old energies are leaving. The old betrayals are being exposed. The old connections are being removed. The old blockages are dissolving. My beloved, something new is entering, something powerful, something destined, something written for you before you took your first breath, my child. That is why darkness reacted. That is why people turned cold. That is why someone began to pull away. That is why someone's behavior surprised you. That is why certain relationships feel heavy. That is why your intuition keeps whispering. Be careful. Be alert. Be wise, my beloved. This is not fear. This is divine awareness. This is spiritual sensitivity. This is heaven guiding your steps, before your physical eyes catch up. My child, the one who initiated the meeting, did so out of insecurity. They felt threatened by your growth, by your potential, by your rising energy, by your spiritual favor, my beloved. They do not understand that favor cannot be stolen. That destiny cannot be transferred. That blessings cannot be blocked. Not when heaven has signed your name on them. My child, the people discussing you thought they could decide your future. But they forgot your future is not in their hands, it is in heaven's. It always has been. It always will be. My beloved, their removal plan will turn into their revelation because heaven is going to expose every secret movement, every hidden intention, every false smile, every masked conversation, my child. And when that exposure comes, you will not break. You will not crumble. You will not fear. You will rise. You will stand tall. You will be stronger than you have ever been. My beloved, this message is not only a warning. It is a prophecy. It is a preparation, it is a divine activation. In your spirit, my child, your energy will change. Your confidence will return. Your strength will rebuild. Your steps will become clear. My beloved, the next blessings coming your way will silence every tongue that dared to speak against you. It will shut down every meeting where your name was mishandled. It will reverse every negative intention and turn it into your elevation. My child, pay attention now because I must reveal another truth. One that may shock you but will free you. My beloved, someone in your circle was waiting for you to fail, waiting for you to lose, waiting for you to break. Waiting for you to give up so they could take your position, take your opportunity, take your blessing, take your influence. My child, they thought the meeting would clear the path for them. But heaven has blocked their path completely. Permanently, silently, without their awareness. My beloved, this is why you cannot speak your dreams. This is why you cannot reveal your plans. This is why you must protect your spirit until the miracle lands. My child, the miracle is already on its way. It is moving. It is forming. It is aligning. It is preparing to enter your life. And when it arrives, your entire story will shift, my beloved. Do not stop. Do not click away. Do not break this message. There is still more. Heaven is preparing to tell you, my beloved, before I reveal the next truth, take a deep breath, because what I am about to say will bring clarity to things you could not understand for months or even years. My child, there is a reason. People suddenly became distant. There is a reason. Someone who used to talk warmly now speaks with coldness. There is a reason. Someone who once supported you now acts confused or irritated or uninterested in your success. My beloved, their spirit sensed something before their mind did. They sensed you were being lifted. You were becoming stronger. You were being chosen. You were being separated. You are being prepared for something greater. My child, people can pretend with their words, but they cannot hide what their spirit feels. When heaven begins to raise someone, my beloved, you have walked into a season where your elevation cannot be hidden anymore and the people around you can feel it even before you fully understand it. My child, this inner rise you're experiencing made certain hearts uncomfortable. It exposed their true nature. It revealed their jealousy. It awakened their insecurity. It pushed them into fear. Not fear of you losing, but fear of you winning. My beloved, this is why heaven sent this warning. Because those same people have been included in the secret meeting discussing your removal. My child, they want you replaced because your presence shines too brightly. Your progress moves too quickly. Your spirit grows too powerfully. Your destiny threatens their comfort. My beloved, but hear this clearly. Your destiny will not shrink. To make others feel safe. Your purpose will not dim. To make others comfortable. Your light will not fade. To keep peace with people who do not have peace within themselves. My child, heaven did not choose you so you could walk in fear. Heaven chose you so you could walk in authority. Walk in strength. Walk in clarity. Walk in divine protection. My beloved, this message is not telling you to be afraid. It is telling you to be awakened. My child, the people planning against you are not the final decision makers. They are not the final authority. They are not the final voice. Heaven is my beloved. What they discussed will not come to pass, because their words will fall to the ground and heaven's words will rise above them. My child, their meeting will turn into your miracle. Their conversation will become your confirmation. Their plan will become your protection. Their intention will become your elevation. My beloved, listen closely now. Because this next part will help you understand why you were chosen. Why you are being warned and why heaven is speaking through me with such urgency. My child, your spirit is rare. Your heart is pure, your intuition is strong. Your soul is marked by heaven. And the path you walk is not an ordinary path. My beloved, this is why you experience deeper pain, stronger challenges, heavier pressure. Because your calling carries deeper meaning. My child, you do not lose easily because you were not designed to. Even in moments where you felt you were breaking, you were actually being rebuilt. Even in moments where you felt forgotten, you were being positioned. Even in moments where you felt attacked, you were being protected. My beloved, if you only knew how many times heaven stepped in. Before the arrow reached you, before the conversation harmed you, before the betrayal touched you, before the plan against you was completed. My child, you would never doubt for even 1 second how protected you truly are. My beloved, this protection is active. Right now, this very moment, as you are reading, as you are awakening, as you are understanding what is happening behind the scenes, my child, heaven is not waiting. Heaven is already moving and the angels have already been dispatched to stand between you and every hidden intention. My beloved, this is why you must continue. This is why you must not stop. This is why you must allow every line to reach your heart. Because each word spoken strengthens your shield, strengthens your awareness, strengthens your spirit. My child, there is something else you must know. Before the shift completes, my beloved, someone close to you has been speaking about you in 2 different ways. They speak one thing in your presence and another behind your back. My child, this double-tongue energy is the root of the current attack, my beloved. Do not fear this truth. For heaven reveals only when heaven is ready to remove. My child, this person's influence is fading. Their power is weakening. Their words are dissolving because the spiritual covering around you is rising like a wall of fire. My beloved, nothing said against you will stand. Nothing planned against you will grow. Nothing decided against you will prosper, because heaven has already made its decision. My child, you are safe. You are protected. You are chosen. And you are being shifted into a higher realm of blessing. My beloved, do not break the flow. There is more to reveal. And heaven is preparing to speak even deeper. My beloved, what I reveal now will explain the heaviness you felt recently. The sudden shift in atmosphere. The strange silence from certain people. The unexpected tension. The moments where your heart felt uneasy for reasons you could not find. My child, that uneasy feeling was not weakness. It was warning. It was your spirit sensing what your eyes could not see, and what your mind could not interpret, my beloved. Your spirit is more powerful, more awakened, more connected, than you give yourself credit for. Heaven placed sensitivity in you, so you could feel danger before danger appears, and feel truth before truth is spoken. My child, do not doubt your intuition because it has been trying to speak to you long before this message arrived, but now, heaven is confirming what your heart already knew. My beloved, there is someone who has been holding back information from you. Someone who knows more than they pretend to. Someone who acts innocent but carries knowledge of conversations, plans, and decisions that were never meant for your ears. My child, this person has been acting differently. Their eyes avoid yours. Their tone shifts. Their energy feels off because they are trying to hide what they know and what they agreed to. My beloved, they think their silence protects them. They think you will never find out. They think their mask is still on. But heaven is about to expose everything, every detail, every truth, every name, every intention, my child. Nothing hidden will remain hidden. Not in this season, not in this spiritual climate, not in the presence of heaven's intervention, my beloved. But do not fear the exposure because the truth coming your way will not break you. It will free you. It will strengthen you. It will guide your next steps with clarity you have never had before. My child, the meeting they said is already failing even before it begins because heaven entered the room first and rearranged the energy before they even took their seats. My beloved, every word spoken against you will collapse. Every suggestion made against you will dissolve. Every idea formed to harm you will vanish because divine will is stronger than human intention. My child, let me reveal something deeper, something spiritual, something most people never understand. My beloved, when a soul is chosen, their path is watched not only by heaven but also by those who fear the chosen soul will rise higher than they ever expected. My child, you carry a spiritual authority that threatens the comfort of people who operate in insecurity. So they try to remove your voice before your voice becomes too powerful, my beloved. But destiny does not bend for human jealousy. Your purpose does not shrink for anyone's comfort. Your blessings do not pause because someone fears your rise, my child, you will be elevated. In front of the same people who discussed your removal, you will be lifted. In front of the same eyes that watched you silently, praying you would fail. My beloved, this is not punishment. This is justice. Divine justice, heaven's justice, the kind that arrives quietly but speaks loudly. My child, your enemies will never understand. How you keep rising, how you keep surviving, how you keep standing when they thought you would break. My beloved, it is because you are not rising alone, heaven holds your steps. Heaven guides your path. Heaven shields your destiny. Heaven protects your name. My child, I must tell you something important, very important. And you must receive it with your spirit open. My beloved, the attack forming against you is not physical. It is spiritual. The meeting is not the threat. The energy behind it is my child. And heaven is destroying that energy. At its root before it reaches you, before it touches your life, before it touches your peace, before it touches your blessings, my beloved. This is why you have felt tired. Not because you are weak, but because your spirit has been fighting battles you did not know existed. My child, you were not losing. You were protecting. You were not fading. You were transforming. You were not breaking. You were awakening. My beloved, the spiritual pressure was a sign of spiritual elevation. Whenever heaven lifts you, darkness tries to pull. But the lifting always wins. My child, this is the moment where everything begins to change. This is the turning point, the shift, the breakthrough, the divine reversal you have been waiting for. Even if you did not know, you were waiting, my beloved. And now I must reveal something even more shocking. My child, the person you think is the leader of this coming harm is not the leader at all. The true source, the true initiator, the true voice is someone you trusted far more. My beloved, prepare your heart because heaven is exposing not to hurt you but to protect you, not to break bonds but to break chains. My child, the one who carries the strongest envy is the one who pretended the strongest loyalty, and heaven is removing their power. As you read these words, my beloved, stay with me, do not lose focus because the revelation is about to go deeper, my beloved. You may not realize it yet, but something powerful is happening inside you. Even as you read these words, your spirit is shifting. Your energy is transforming. Your awareness is rising because heaven is preparing you for what comes next. My child, this message is not just guidance. It is activation. It is awakening. It is realignment. It is a divine pull lifting you upward out of confusion, out of fear, out of the traps others set for you. My beloved, you are stepping into the season where heaven says enough. No more attacks. No more interference. No more betrayal. No more hidden conversations. No more secret meetings. No more manipulation. No more spiritual heaviness. No more delays. My child, everything that was sent to break you will now be used to build you. Everything that was meant to harm you will now bless you. Everything that was designed against you will now elevate you. My beloved, you are entering a time where every plan formed against you will return to the sender. Where every lie spoken about you will expose the liar. Where every scheme made in the dark will collapse in the light. My child, heaven is not waiting, heaven is acting right now, in the unseen realm where decisions are made long before they manifest on earth. My beloved, the divine realm has already shifted your outcome, already blocked the attack, already cancelled the decision, already reversed the energy, already protected your name, my child. And nothing, no person, no meeting, no whisper, no enemy can change what heaven has spoken. My beloved, this protection was placed over your life long before anyone plotted against you. Long before anyone was jealous of you. Long before anyone competed with you. Long before the meeting was arranged. My child, your destiny is ancient, older than your fears, stronger than your enemies, deeper than your doubts, and more powerful than any plan created against you. My beloved, now listen carefully because the revelation continues. My child, the true reason they want you removed is because they see what you do not see yet. Your potential is greater than their influence. Your presence is stronger than their position. Your growth is faster than their comfort. Your destiny is rising higher than their expectations. My beloved, you are becoming someone they cannot control, and that terrifies them. My child, people fear what they cannot predict. They fear what they cannot manipulate. They fear what they cannot limit. and you have become uncontainable. My beloved, that is why their meeting formed. Not from truth, not from justice, but from insecurity, from jealousy, from fear, from spiritual discomfort. My child, they think removing you will bring them peace. But all it will bring is their own downfall, because heaven will not allow a chosen child to be pushed aside by human hands. My beloved, this is the season where heaven defends you, openly, visibly, powerfully, and unmistakably. My child, you will not need to fight. You will not need to speak. You will not need to argue. You will not need to explain. Heaven will do the fighting, the revealing, the correcting, the reversing. My beloved, the same people who try to discuss your removal will soon have no choice but to acknowledge your rising, my child. Your elevation will be louder than every whisper. Your blessing will be stronger than every plan. Your breakthrough will be greater than every attack. My beloved, watch how heaven moves. Watch how quickly things shift. Watch how suddenly truth appears. Watch how fast protection activates. Watch how quietly but powerfully divine justice arrives. My child, you will witness doors opening that no human authority could shut. You will witness connections forming that no enemy can block. You will witness opportunities emerging that no jealousy can touch. My beloved, this is not imagination. This is divine timing. This is spiritual orchestration. This is your breakthrough, unfolding before you. My child, do not be surprised if someone who once stood against you suddenly loses influence, suddenly becomes quiet, suddenly retreats, suddenly disappears. Heaven is removing their access. One step at a time, my beloved. Do not chase them. Do not question it. Do not force connections. That heaven is dissolving. Let go. Let God handle it. Let the path clear itself. My child, you are rising higher than the level of the ones who tried to pull you down. And when you rise, you will rise with grace, with strength, with spiritual clarity, with divine authority. My beloved, the truth is simple. You were never meant to be removed. You were meant to be revealed, my child. And heaven is revealing you now to the world, to your destiny, to your purpose, to your next chapter. My beloved, there is more, much more that heaven is ready to show.